Hello. Welcome back. Now with less power outages. So yeah. I was in law school. It was my third year and she was auditing the class. She was different than the other students. Different? She was strong. She'd do anything to become a defense attorney. Anything. That was probably why she was attracted to me. Excuse me? Intellectually attracted? Lena was top of her class in school. That was the best there was. Oh. Doing pretty good in school too, by the way. Sounds a bit different when Emma says it. Well, Mr. Wright? Excuse me? As you can plainly see, I'm admitting to my guilt. I think it's safe to say there's no way you can take this case. None. But, Lena... Why? Why are you doing this to me? Considering how the rest of these have gone, she's either being blackmailed, or she might have actually done it. Could be either. But she's probably being framed. You never think of anyone but yourself. That's the face of someone being framed. I know you didn't do it, Elena, I know. So how can you say you did? She can't. If I lose you, I'll be all alone. I hate you, Elena. Mr. Wright. Yes? I believe our discussion here is ended. The rest, I leave to you. You mean you're requesting my services as your defense? Don't lose any sleep over it. Your client has confessed after all. The case is over. Right, I'll do what I can to get to the bottom of this. Lena has confessed to the crime, yes. But this isn't... we haven't ever worked with before. Something doesn't fit. As I look in Emma's eyes. Something else going on here. I'm going to find out what. Someone's being framed. I'm sorry, Mr. Wright. About what? My sister, she's not always like that, you know. I just never expect to be defending another prosecutor again. You know. She's changed a lot. She used to be so gentle, always smiling, everyone liked her. I see. Sorry, but I'm having a trouble imagining that. What happened to her? I know for certain myself. I think maybe she, well, maybe not. Sounds like there's something there that defies a simple scientific explanation. Let's go check on this underground parking lot at the prosecutor's office, shall we? Okay. Alrighty, let's see us a body. We have a 22nd prosecutor's office underground parking lot. So this is the lot where it all happened. Looks like they're still investigating. Funny that my first visit to a prosecutor's office should be like this. Hey everyone, keep up the good work! You'd... Okay. Hey, what are you thinking? Well, they're going to be my coworkers for years from now, after all. No harm in saying hello. Actually, there is. You know that attorneys aren't supposed to examine crime scenes. I'm not stand out too much here, see? Hey there! You expect me to go unnoticed here, partner? Oh, that was unexpectedly... unexpectedly... appropriate. Partner. Why are you just a cowboy? Well, here, looks like Bambina got loose from ranch and is up to no good. Folks gotta learn to keep them doggy sign down, partner. Oh, hello, Forrest. How are you doing? Well, welcome to the post.
If anyone asks what Kingdom Hearts is,
The post power outage stream.
let them know that Kingdom Hearts is this. Like, Kingdom Hearts is all.
We just got started again. We're still pretty much at the beginning of this. If you need to do anything, feel free to do so. Yeah. Gotta learn to keep them doggies tied down, partner. Mr. Marshall. You're just shaving with a knife. That isn't even... That's like a Bowie knife, that's not a razor. That's straight up just a knife. I can't tell whether to admire his bravery or to be appalled at his stupidity. I don't... Marshall looks more like a sheriff to me. Yeah, Bambina, I know how you feel. But this is my gang's gold strike, see? Strike? I claim I'll tear for it with a mother load of evidence. Fix and mess with what's ours. You'll regret it, partner. This is like... He's just staring directly at us. And I swear if they weren't worried about, like, the age rating or something, he'd probably be pointing a gun at us. That's the vibe I get from this. Hello, Deli. Welcome to the post-power outage stream. Mix and mess with Oz, you'll regret it, partner. No dreams die in the desert. Dream? You want to? Deli, do you know what this means? Because I don't. Yeah, it was... The power went out, people came over to work on the electricity.
But we are two worlds apart.
So, yeah. I like his music, though. You, my voice. No, your voice good. Your voice good. I'd say my voice bad, but at this point, I have everything routed through a Discord call, so I'm just used to it at this point. That's my own voice I'm talking about. Yours is good. And I still don't know what that means. What's this guy talking about? Glad to know we're on the same page, Phoenix. Glad to know we're on the same page. It's scaring me to know you amazing. Fair enough. What's this guy talking about? And he just... Why'd you just have booze? I don't think that's... I don't think you're allowed to have booze at a crime scene, especially if you're working on it, but who... I don't know, I've never been on a crime scene. You headed all home now. Happy trails, Bambina. Sorry, I'm very distractible right now, and there's like 2 bees and a bird outside my window. So, forgive me if everything just goes meow. What's that, hombre? A friend of yours? Kinda. Sorta, yeah, he's a detective. You thinks he's a sheriff from the Wild West, it seems. That's the vibe he gives. What's behind this door? Look, a door! This must mean something. I'm not sure that doors mean anything. Maybe they have the same dreams that the cactus dreams in the desert. We won't know until we ask it. So, you know. We won't know. No, it won't open. A mysterious lock. Let's see what's mysterious about it. Mr. Wright, need to learn to enjoy life more. Let's finish our investigation first, shall we? I mean, sure. Let's do it. There's a ladder here. Aha, a ladder. That's a step ladder. What's the difference in scientific terms, please? Scientific, huh? Look at the basic nature of things, Mr. Wright. This all seems so horribly familiar somehow. It is. It is fun. It is very fun. Ah! Hello, Liz. How are you doing? Welcome to The Power's Back. And hello, Ingle. And
okay.
Oh boy,
Okay.
am I distractible.
Hold on. We're gonna pause for a second.
How are you doing? How is It Takes Two? And I can... That sounds good. And I can send this game to you, Deli, just to remind me. And got divorced finally? Glad to hear it, I guess. Congratulations on the divorce. Finally. I don't know, you can complain about how your wife left you and took the kids. Your phone, let's see if it works. Hey, don't touch stuff we don't need to be touching. I can't hear anything. My ears, no, my ears. Maybe it's due to barometric pressure. Keep babbling about. No, we saved the child. Wait, you make it sound like someone other than your wife took the child. Did the child escape into the wilderness to be free? you babbling about? Hey, what did you just say? See, you can hear just fine. The phone's broken. Or maybe it's just that it's a one-way phone or something. I don't know. Why do they have 2 barrels of hydrochloric acid? This is a lawyer's office. Noise drum looks like filled with water. It's heavy, I can't debudge it. Drum over here is on side. Wait, I know, I'll hide in here and do a stakeout. You'll probably just get arrested. Hey, you may not even have to hide in drum to get arrested. But I'm not suspicious. I'd say we're all pretty suspicious. Wall's in our way. It's got a faucet for water. Wait, I know. Wall's merely a facade hiding the truth. No wall, but a water tank. You'll see how that makes it any difference either way. It's a Walter tank! What's this? A wallet? Excuse me, officer. Wait, what are you doing, Mr. Wright? What am I doing? I just found his wallet, so I'm handing it over to the police. Believe it, this is real basic. Anything in crime scene is evidence. Scientific about this, please. Just put it in your pocket. How's that scientific? Sounds like theft to me. Ah, yes. Theft. My favorite. Hastily stuffed into the pocket. Well, found the crime scene. There seems to be something inside. Call of Duty already at my tender age. I'll teach a trick to examine the evidence in detail, okay? And now I'd like to remind you all this game originally came out for the Nintendo DS. And this is gonna be a time. I don't remember the details of this case. However, I remember that I've seen someone play it and they spent at least an hour on the Badger. That is what I know. But yes, I'm glad to hear you all had a good time. The sparkling, I can tell she's been waiting for this. Okay, now look at the court record. Also, why are they... This is the last case of this game. Why are they dropping this on me? You have to be sure to carefully examine all evidence carefully on all sides. Now let's start examining. From every angle. HNBM? Bro, that's the weirdest... Here, you should check it out with the press of enter. This is an ID card. Finally, we can break into the records room. Friend Bruce Goodman, ID 5842189. See, well, is it scientific investigation fun? Though I don't see what science has to do with it. We just opened a man's wallet. ID added to the court record. Investigator's ID card found at prosecutor's office crime scene, ID 5842189. Examine every piece of evidence we find. I'll be on my toes from now on. What secrets lay on the sign? Look, a stylish glass-walled room, very nice. See the whole parking lot from in there. It says security. Perhaps it's a cafe. Huh? Fate security. Ma'am? Do you not know what security is? Check it out later. I hate to break to you, but that's probably just security guard office. No, it's got a 9.7 on my science test the other day. That doesn't change the fact this is a security guard office, does it? Too bad they don't have a test for common sense. I know how the killer did it. They crawled through the vent. Just where the cars leave the lot. There on the ground makes it look more like an entrance. What are you talking about? It's plainly an exit. Maybe it's both, kind of dual purpose. Ah, the theory of relativity. Ma'am, this is a door. This is a door, ma'am. Do you not know how doors work? Gotta write this down. Hey, Mr. Wright. You know, maybe Mr. Relativity Jeremy? Or was he British? Ah, yes. The theory of relativity. Created by John Relativity. My favorite philosopher. It's Relativity, I'm sure that was his name. Any number in here? ID 582189. They only use numbers for IDs. What else would they use? Letters, silly. The reason why we have a written language in the first place. True. Ruth Goodman. ID Yabadab. See, wouldn't that be better? Yabadab? Well, it does have a certain ring to it. Back to my point, hee hee. Doesn't take much to amuse her. Oh boy. I can't read that, but I want to. It's a time like these that I wish I could redo the key bindings. You see this? Ah, I've noticed defense turned attention. You want to show people things. Does this be every study of lawyers? Okay. So that did nothing. Okay. I can slide. We slid over. Well, no time to waste. Let's get hunting for clues. I wonder what this is. Well, partner, looks like you got no intention going home quietly. How fast does your beard hair grow? He's still shaving. And he's still... Okay, I understand now. The reason why he hasn't gotten, like, a proper razor... You know what? Let me Google what a straight razor looks like, just to make sure he isn't actually using one. Because that just looks like a knife. Yeah, that's... Yeah, that's not a razor. Let me... Yep, that's a Bowie knife. Or at least... No, let me double check. Honestly? I'm pretty sure I just have one of those in my kitchen somewhere. Hello, I. How are you doing? Welcome to I'm trying to figure out what knife this man is using to shave, because it certainly isn't a... It isn't a razor. I'm good. How about me? I'm doing alright. The power is back on, which is why I'm streaming now instead of earlier, but... Yeah. The sheriff. Like I said before, this is Arkling. How are you doing? Or... He's staring directly at the camera again. I already asked you that. How was your day? I think that's Swiss Army knife. That's possible. One moment. How big are those? Because it doesn't look it has anything else attached to it. I don't know. Moving along unless you're fixing to bite the bullet. Alrighty, he finally threatened to shoot us. I am surprised it took him this long, even though this is quite literally our second interaction. We don't even know what his name is yet. Because look at him. He looks like he's gonna say it's high noon and start shooting that delivery truck over there. Fixing by the bullet. Yeah! Scary. Could you just tell us one thing? Who owns that car? Once again, I don't think he should be drinking booze like that. Especially not while he's in a crime scene. But okay. Blue's got a good nose on her. No rights red Mustang with the bloody body in the saddle, eh? Please. No problem, partner. About time for bills anyway. Get yourself to the saloon on the 12th floor of the prosecutor's office. Might just find you a cerveza you like. Did he just tell us to go and drink alcohol? He did. In the office. Where does this guy think he is? And when, for that matter? Now self, look up Vidal Saloon Cerveza. We check out the room 1202, the High Prosecutor's office. Okay, stay away from the car. Around here all you like, just keep paws off the plane. Right, great. Great, maybe there's clues around here. Let's check it out. Excuse me. You two all say it. Us. Okay, never mind. This is a different character. What's this? You couldn't be... You're selling lunches here. There's a crime scene. I mean, it didn't stop that guy from drinking booze. Oh, half and half, was it? No. I don't have the money for this. I haven't taken a case in months and I was struggling to pay rent before. How much did Edgeworth pay us? Did he, like, give us his entire inheritance or something? Oh, no. Thanks. And you, sir? Yes? Crunchy goodness coming at you. I don't know what that is. Thanks. Interesting way of doing business. That's off limits to anyone without clearance. Especially passers-by. Are you two officers? Do I look like a police officer to you? No, but you don't exactly look like the type to have clearance. That's hardly a way to greet someone. Days of cough-up queen are over. Cough-up, huh? No, I'm feeling kind of full. Maybe I'll pass on lunch. I connected to this case, you see. The images are burned to my eyes, you might say. I saw the sordid secrets. She did it. She's the murderer. I'm calling her now. I'm doing a poll. You have 3 minutes. Hey, all the sort of secrets. Secrets? Dear me, you are so one, aren't you? Yeah, she did it. I'm freaked to that murder, the stabbing of that detective. What? Witness clearly saw me committing the crime. Me and the witness my sister was talking about. Please, Kaffa Queen, tell us what happened. Name is Angel Star. Don't you go forgetting it. Or before you know it, I'll have you whimpering at my heels. What even is this character? Yes, ma'am, yeah, she means it. I'm Jess. I do not feel safe in the same room as you. I feel like you're gonna stab me too. And then you're gonna steal my wallet. And then if anyone asks, why you have my wallet, you're gonna say it was payment for the food. Somehow I knew. Yesterday was the day of destiny. I knew something was gonna happen. Like I know that the daily special on Friday every week is salmon. Destiny was yesterday special for some reason. Where the destinies duel, one could say. You're a defense attorney, right? You should know then. You should know the foul misdeeds of the evil one haunt the stead of inequity. What's up with people in this case and talking? Well, I actually can understand what this means. Evil ones? Prosecutors, they have no qualms about blackening the name of innocence. As they played homage to the most evil one of all. Reward for King of Prosecutors. What a farce. So she's saying, there was some sort of prosecutors convention yesterday. Someone's compelled to lace their lunches with something foul. Yep, she did it. You have personal grievance against prosecutors or something. There's some kind of scientific evidence of this, evil. I think I can find you some scientific evidence. In the last case, I can't find a good picture of him on short notice. But, suffice to say, the answer we got in the poll was also yes. And a surprise upset for yes. But still not a surprising answer. Kind of evidence to this, evil. Young miss, mock me at your own risk. I will stab you. Mind why they call me Cop-Up Queen? I'm starting to think that it's not that type of cough-up. And this is just an allegory for your serial killer name. Like, she will just stab you. The thing that you're gonna be coughing up is blood. Ew. The most heinous of all the evil ones, the one they awarded yesterday. It was in his car that they found the body. It proved that he was the evilest lunches of all. Really? Wait, what? I'm totally confused. It was Edgeworth, wasn't it? And clear, this lunch lady has a thing against prosecutors. Hey, what did you even say? I don't even know what exactly was it that you witnessed, Miss Star? It was fascinating spectacle, to be sure. I now feel I know what they say when they talk about a woman's wrath. I stabbed him 32 times in the chest. It was quite brutal. Sealand Sky wielded that knife so. The knife flashed in anger, bringing him to a sad end. Truly a sight to see. Saw at the very moment of the crime. Sound silvery ties to this world being cruelly cut, still ring in my ears. And the rhythmic beat of Lena Sky's knife. Second, you know Lena Sky. Of course, quite a feat become chief prosecutor. How many lunchboxes of sin did she pack to make that journey, I wonder? I want this as my wallpaper now. Or just a poster. Can I get it like, you know those live, laugh, love signs? Can I just have that quote as it? She always travels light. And why would this pretty lunch lady know the chief prosecutor's name? I mean, it's chief prosecutor. If you pay attention politics, I'd imagine you would know. So could we ask a bit about yourself, Miss Star? Come here every day to sell lunches. I import only the fresh and best from the Far East. For some reason the box lunches are a hit here. I make the lunches here rather than import them. Did you say something? No. Only true connoisseurs can understand. Ma'am, please take that away from me. This looks like a mutant fish. Where'd you get this? Chernobyl. And kind you could tell someone who has tried General Tso's Trilobite lunch set. Never mind, you win. I don't even want to appreciate part of the Trilobite's favorite flavor. Anyway, I come here every day to sell lunches. My boyfriend works in the security room here in the prosecutor's office. Your boyfriend? Security room over there? Glass wall booth? And my lunches and since I'm here anyway, I drop in to see him. Since you're here anyway, I guess selling lunches is more important than romance. So scientifically analyzed it so far. Are a lunch vendor with an ulterior motive for coming here. Useful analysis. Not. Especially not right now. I have bad experience with prosecutor, Miss Star. I sense some hostility, one could say. Hostility? Perhaps. Prosecutors are all alike. The bigger they get, the worse they smell. Kind of like 10-day-old clams and chowder. When Miss Star was involved in some sort of legal trouble in the past. It caused food poisoning, scientifically speaking, of course. And now you're talking, Cough-Up Queen. Thought she was just a lunch vendor, but now I'm not sure. I think she stabbed him. Not this card. Lunch vendors only accept cash, not cards. Not a card that belongs to someone else. This isn't a credit card, it's an ID, it belongs to a detective. Showing this to me, the lunch lady. Why? Like showing fine honeyed hand to a detective. Why do I always feel like I'm being mocked? This Rennie must be able to fight. How about you? Do you think you can win? How about tackling Lunchland's Pickles to Supreme Lunchbox? That's really crunchy. Box of pickles, kind of a sad lunch if you ask me. All the money we got from Edgeworth is going to poor use. Okay, so I talked to you. I see one Steel Samurai. Number 22, High Prosecutor's Office, room 1202. This is Edgeworth. I can tell by the cravat in the corner. Room that screams, I can do the job. Quite changed from your office, really. Thanks. Look, there's a trophy or something here. Trophy? What, that shield? Real nerve to display stuff like this. After this, they must be a real stuck-up jerk. Phoenix, right. Never try prying into other people's business, do you? That voice. Please don't stare directly into the camera at me. Long time no see, Edgewood. Huh? Ah, Mr. Edgewood. You know him from somewhere? Of course. I'm his biggest fan. Sister introduced us once and... Right, her sister chief prosecutor, after all. Well, what brings you here, right? Are you going to kiss me directly on the mouth? I warn you, I've been known to be a real suck-up jerk. No, didn't I? No. That's just right here, Hey, don't blame me. We investigate a murder case. Murder? I found nasty bright red sports car by the parking lot. That would be my car. What of it? I can't tell whether he's enjoying this or he's gonna come at me with that statue. Or both. Never forget that he could do both. What? Your car? Say one thing, she certainly can scream. Case. The body's found in your car? Go ahead, say it, right? Think I did it, don't you? You went through all that trouble to help me last year, no less. No, we don't think you did it. I mean, it was my sister who stabbed him. Oh, wait, no, she didn't do that. I mean... Wait. So you're the chief prosecutor's little sister, then? Yes, sir, I'm a Sky. It's, nice to meet you again. And that didn't sound forced at all. Oh, now I remember, you've really grown. I'll admit it was a surprise for me, too. Like my own car would become the scene of a murder. More surprising still, I'm being forced to prove my superior's guilt. I can understand. Wait, what did you say? That Sky is the chief prosecutor, the top prosecutor in the district. She can't prosecute herself, so I'll be prosecutor at the trial tomorrow. You, Mr. Edgeworth. To be honest, it's a bit of a miracle I'm still here at all. What do you mean? Rumors. You've heard the rumors about me, haven't you? The background zoomed out. The music has started. Oh boy, are we getting emotional. It's emotion time. I hope you are ready to feel something, because I certainly won't. Miles Edgeworth, my longtime rival, and on and off again gay lover. I remember a time when there weren't rumors about this guy. Hello, Dusty. How are you doing? Welcome to the post-power outage stream. How are you? How goes the law battle? Poorly. The person already admitted their guilt to the police. And, I'm pretty sure the person working on this case is drunk. Because they pulled out a canteen and drank it in front of us at least thrice. And they keep shaving with a knife. And it ain't a straight razor. I can tell you that. It might be a Bowie knife. But the blade doesn't quite look long enough. I don't know. Watching it. Now we're reminiscing about Edgeworth. Even, I guess. How are you? Evidence, arranging false testimony, legal searches, you name it. He once fucking shot a man in front of me. Thanks to you, my innocence was established at his trial last year. But there are some who say I'm the one responsible for the current incident. I mean, I'm not surprised people would say that. There was a body in your trunk after all. But that's crazy. Some people need very little excuse to think ill of others. True. In fact, in life, impossible to stop. I mean, to be fair, they aren't just saying you did it out of nowhere. It was in your trunk. Possible to stop. But some of them even go so far to present me with toys like this. I think it's funny. Toys that bronze shield, there's gotta be a story behind that one. But how are you doing, Dusty? Prosecutor Sky, yes, we first worked on a case 2 years ago. My first big case. That's right, I remember. 2 years ago, I wasn't even a lawyer then. Since then, I always feared she was looking out for me. It appears I was mistaken. Mistaken? Why? I mean, I know she's not the warmest person, but I'm sure she felt some responsibility for you. Then why? Why did she stab someone in the trunk of my car? Why do you look so happy about that? Have you just been waiting for this? Do you just smile when you're deep in thought? Both. Not only that, she stabbed him with my knife. Oh, come on. Well, I gotta get my laundry off the line because it's raining now. So I'll be right back. Okay. Okay. The stuff is off the line. And I now have on dry clothes. Because oh boy, is it really coming down out there. And the bots are back. Lovely. Anyways. Not only that, she stabbed him with my knife. Well, what? Mr. Edgeworth, your knife was the murder weapon? I'm not gonna lie, Edgeworth. If I had heard that someone found a dead body in your trunk that was stabbed with your knife, and I wouldn't be surprised there were rumors going like, he's the one who did it. Get him. He's the one who did it. Get him. Get him. I'd be more... Quite frankly, I'd be more surprised if there weren't rumors about that. So, yeah. Yeah. Anyway, let's just continue, I guess. What? Your knife was a murder weapon? To be specific, it was a knife I keep in the toolbox in the trunk of my car. Usually an Edgeworth toolbox. Trace of victim's blood. No print. Edgeworth? What? Are you sure you didn't do it? He did it with that expression. Come on, can you take a joke? He has a strange sense of humor, Mr. Wright. It's against my policy to discuss evidence, especially with you. Doesn't like you much, does he, Mr. Wright? No, with Edgeworth, it's never personal. It's all about winning tomorrow. Okay. Why is your... Hey, chessboard! Not too up for my chessboard. Looks like blue's in a bit of a tight spot. Knights to summon the blue pawn. Huh? Of course, they're mounted knights. Swords have really sharp edges. Have that poor pawn, its head kind of spiky. Kind of reminds me of you. This must be an avid chess player. What's wrong, Mr. Wright? Edges surrounding a pawn with spiky hair. No, it's nothing. My! Amazing bouquet just right from Mr. Edgeworth. Kidding, hey, there's a card on it. From the dead. Wendy. Wendy? I've heard that name somewhere before. Inside a giant steel samurai. Oh, I want one. Huh? On the bottom of foot. And rock in a hard place. Wendy. Wendy, is she Mr. Edgeworth's fiancée? I don't think so. Whoa, what of you? It must be a night office on the 12th floor. Guess you would feel important. Incidentally, if you jump out this window, time to impact ground would be... Got it. Approximately 0.23 seconds. That's handy to know. In case I need to get a quick getaway. Oh, these are all case files? They're stacked up to the ceiling. There's even a ladder. It's really coming down out there. Odd. Thought Edgeworth wasn't good with heights. Must someone get them for him? Strange, why did I just picture Detective Gumshoe? Studied these case reports so closely, he's so cool. I'd say that he saw him on the ladder sweating bullets up on that ladder. I mean, you might. Work desk is quite tidy as one might expect. A nice desk, easy on the use and easy on the eyes. Oh, so well I can see my own reflection. Strange. Why did I just picture Detective Gumshoe? Take that name plaque as a souvenir. Don't. He'll sue you. And then he'll sue me. Wondering, what the heck is this? A big K on it. Prosecutors. What's that? This is King of Prosecutors trophy. King of Prosecutors? It's a great honor. They send that shield to the best prosecutor each year. What, so? That K. That's... K stands for King? Yeah, you got a problem with that. I didn't design the thing. King of Prosecutors, kind of like Employee of the Month, but only better. King Prosecutors trophy given to Edgeworth. King Prosecutors on the PD on the day of the murder. Wow, this jacket's even lacier than the usual ones. And his lucky triumph jacket. Yeah, it's really coming down. Lovely. Well, we'll see if it lets up before I have to go and take care of the animals or not, but... yeah, we could use it, I guess. Well, I just got to the point where I was about to ask, how's the weather for all of y'all? Just lovely. Only the most engaging of topics here on this channel. so? Yeah. Never seen him wear it. Sure, there's a story behind why it's in a frame. Maybe I'll be naughty and take a picture. Getting way too excited about this. I mean, you can take all the pictures you want. It has such comfy sofas, something like this make me want to curl up and take a nap. But he pours up case files here until the wee hours of the morning. Takes off a jacket, rolls up his sleeves. Feels sleepy and sobs his pillow. I don't believe it. He's actually daydreaming about Edgeworth working. In the morning, he has sofa hair and little creases on cheek and seams. So cool. Sofa hair is cool. Then you must love my hairstyle. I think that's everything. So basically this says you're best last year, huh? You can take that foolish grin elsewhere, right? I lost a day of work to receive that travesty. Oh, why's that? I had to go to the police department to receive that broken shield. Department? Yes, right next to the police station downtown. You've been there, haven't you? Where Detective Gumshoe works. Yeah. I was wondering if something got your shield. Why is it broken? Well, it doesn't matter. Got more important things to worry about. Like reducing Gumshoe's salary again. Right. Seemed about his reward, for better or for worse. Yesterday was a very busy day for the prosecutor's office. Maybe we should ask him more about yesterday. Edgeworth, I was wondering about this. Mr. Wright! Oh, what? Are you showing that to Mr. Edgeworth? He'll take it for sure, won't he? You could do the same side as Mr. Edgeworth, then myself be found guilty. One moment, let me check the weather report. Okay, the weather thing I looked at told me it was partially sunny, which is a fucking lie. Okay, there's no hail schedule. So... All's well, I guess. I'm gonna start getting depressed. Could you tell me more about yesterday, the day of the murder? Yesterday was the annual cleaning day at the prosecutor's. Working with the police department, we sought and filed on evidence for solved cases. We call it evidence transfer. Putting your hands full of cases, in other words. Oh, and another thing. Sam was held at the police department. Then a review involved for outstanding police and officers and prosecutors. That's when he got the shield at the police department yesterday afternoon. I got here about 5:12. That's very precise. You like myself and Edgeworth pride ourselves with our precision, Mr. Wright. No, I placed a little face in my memory. The only thing I trust is solid evidence. AKA my parking stub. It's a parking stub from the underground lot. Took place at 5:15. Murder happened right after you got back. What, right? I'd appreciate it if you direct that suspicious glare elsewhere. Excuse me, but is Mr. Edgeworth anywhere on the premises? I'm Edgeworth. What is it? I'm here at the Crest Chief, sir. I got your report, sir. Report? What? Did you find new evidence of the case against Chief Prosecutor Sky? Like this conversation going at all. Sky, sir? No, sir. No name of that kind's going on this report, sir. I think I just heard Edgeworth's lid blow. Mr. Edwards' lid isn't on very tight, is it? I made a clear request to the police department, did I not? Becca's on trial tomorrow, so don't bring me anything unrelated. But sir, just following orders, sir. They told me to bring this to you. Where the particulars arranged with us, sir? Give me your name. Yes, sir. Meekins, sir. Officer Meekins. Right, Officer Meekins. Take your report and leave. And good luck with that raise next month. But sir, I didn't know. Poor guy. Looks like his absent on the day they gave out brains and good luck. He looks like... You know those things you see outside, like... Those things that wave in the wind? Give me one moment, I'm gonna find one. It looks like... He reminds me of one of these. I'm still getting it over here, don't worry. This is a whole process. Let me pull up what this man reminds me of. One of these. This is what this man looks like. Windsock man. And then he just leaves, dejected. Right. Yes, sir. That got me off guard. As you can see, I'm busy. You may leave now. See what it says, Mr. Wright. I'm a detective from the same department as the patrolman just now. Go down to the police department. You can ask more there. Thanks. You can finally calm down, at least. Hello. You know anything about this? Look at this? You? Yes. Said you want some hot tea, right? No, but thanks. You didn't even look at me. Must have fruit tea is a long time to get a rich flavor like this. Usually it's with steam before brewing. So that's the secret to the aroma. Exquisite. Smelling here is wasting time. You aren't gonna know anything about this, but I want to see what you offer me. You. No. Just tea. Okay. Oh, I can look at this. They really went all out with the fists. Hey, check it out. There's a plain plate here. Like all the names of previous recipients are engraved on it. Wow, one guy's listed a bunch of times. On Karma, I guess he must be a foreigner. Yeah, that's probably it. Well, wherever he's from, he must have been an amazing prosecutor. I can see Mr. Von Karma sometime. There's his name, it has kind of a ring to it. A ring of villainy. And lies. I can't tell what's more impressive. The fact they managed to make the controls for this so weird. Or the fact that they went through and literally put all the detail on a parking stub. Miles Edgeworth, 1217. Today's crime. Marriage took place 3 minutes after we parked his car. If only he's held up at a couple extra red lights. And been caught up in this whole affair. Perhaps. Just to show you never know what'll happen when you're running out of light. Thank you, I guess. Don't run yellow lights, kids. You might get framed for murder. Turn to police department entrance. There's that badger. Whoa, we're finally here. Police department so far away from the prosecutor's office. Beat me, that took almost 30 minutes by taxi, and traffic wasn't even that bad. Department, huh? I've only been to the criminal's fair next door, Hold on, what's that? That's the badger. It's coming for your soul, right? And it will have it. Whether you want it to or not. Disturbing, why does it undulate like that? Oh, and I know, this is the blue badger. Trying to make him the police mascot. It looks like a jester. That isn't a badger. These guys haven't ever seen a badger, have they? Well, Mr. Wright, you sure know a lot about the police. That seems familiar somehow. He looks like... Blue badger, what's that next to him? Appears to be dancing with the blue badger. Oh, he noticed me. Sure is running over here fast. Hey, pal! What are you doing here? That's my line, Detective Gumshoe. Why you're dancing over there. What? Well, he doesn't seem to be busy. This is our chance to get information. Hey, I'll have you know I'm a very busy man, pal. Okay, the blue badger. It looks like a poorly drawn Sonic OC. Give you one more advice, pal. Better not agree to defend the suspect in this case. Well, why not? Huh? Well, it's just the chief prosecutor's daughter confessed to the crime. She summoned the detective to the prosecutor's office and she killed him. Just like that. She just stabbed him. But if she's not telling the truth? Yes, well, no. Come on, pal, there's plenty of evidence against her. Furthermore, it's pretty hard to read a confession like that. You know how it is. You had... Well, what's the evidence it faked? Hey, pal, can I speak to you for a second? Me? Why is this little girl so peeved at me? She's a relative of the suspect. She's Linux guy's sister. Whoa, the chief prosecutor's little sister. Please investigate the case carefully, okay? Scientifically. Yes, sir. Oh, by the way, I'm gonna keep your voices down. We overheard using words like faked. Huh? Just it's a sensitive issue with us these days. So, what are you doing here, Detective Gumshoe? Me? Oh, well, nothing really. Kicked me out of criminal affairs. Gumshoe, what you did this time? What do you mean this time? What happened? Things are busy right now, I mean, with such a case and all. It's true, we've never had the chief prosecutor murder anyone before. Right people are being led in criminal affairs right now. Guy there is our chief of detectives. None of us rank file detectives in it all. None of you? It's born trial, but isn't that a little odd? Anyway, I thought I'd spend the day getting badger hands down pat. Isn't there anything else we could be doing? Police himself is directing this investigation, pal. And Officer Marshall was assigned to the underground parking lot. Officer Marshall. Think about it, you never did seem to know that Marshall guy. Well, but in charge of crime scene. It's unheard of, pal. Maybe that person didn't do it. Hey, that's it! That's King of Prosecutors Award, Mr. guy yesterday. What's the man Detective Gumshoe? Of course, but I got an award for diligence myself. Ah, congratulations. I was wondering, why is the award shield? Why is it broken? Oh, there's a reason. Tell you what it is later. Apparently he's forgotten. I was proud of Mr. Edward for winning that award. Even with all the naysayers in the prosecutor's office. Naysayers must be because of the rumors. They really do be out here saying nay. Like a horse. They're gonna go eat some hay. Edward's cost have Mr. Edward's knife, huh? That chief prosecutor had to do such a thing. Wait, I didn't mean... I mean, sure, of course, someone else really did it. Someone must have a grudge against Mr. Edgeworth. Card and I do seem a little, too well organized to be a coincidence. Poor Mr. Edgeworth. What could have happened? I find out a little more about what's going on with Edgeworth. Detective, here's my attorney's badge. Shows to me every time we meet, pal. Enter the police badge, enough said. And a badge and an ID card would be nice. Wait, ID cards found the detective card, didn't I? Detective Gumshoe? What can tell me about this? Hey pal, this ID card, you can't just keep that, you have to turn it into police. You get me in so much trouble all the time. Detective Gumshoe must drop his card a lot. Let's see, Bruce Goodman. Goodman sounds familiar. Ah, my mistake. But didn't you work on criminal affairs? Whoa, now I remember! Bruce Goodman! He's the victim! He was stabbed yesterday 32 times in the chest! That's what I thought. Tell us more, Detective Gumshoe. So this ID card belonged to the victim. Detective like myself. Detective Bruce Goodman. Don't you think it's strange? Why would the victim's ID card be lying on the ground where we found it? Well, Detective Goodman should have been at the police department yesterday. Transfer over a case he handled 2 years ago. Evidence transfer, and Mr. Edgeworth mentioned that too, but Goodman was killed at the prosecutor's office. So that's the thing it's hard to say this, but the Peach Frost guy called him out there to the parking lot. Guessing as much? Oof. It's a tough spot again. Again. Ah yes. The last time where he shot a man. It all started with the murder of that defense attorney Hammond. Edward's found innocent. Now, there have always been rumors about Mr. Edgeworth, but evidence making deals with witnesses. It's not right, but there are always whispered rumors. The accused murder, no one's whispering, they're practically shouting. But there's no evidence against him. Well, Mr. Edgeworth has always been unusually long ties to department higher-ups. Holding out for other people to be suspicious. No idea who's under the gun. Anyway, this latest case started a new rumor. There's only really took this case. He's aiming for a chief prosecutor position himself. What? But I know the truth, pal. Nobody wants to be the one who has to prosecute the chief prosecutor. Edward's buying the bullet on this one. He's doing this for all of us. There it is. Someone's Sonic OC. Wondering about that. What, Dance Blue Badger? It's my masterpiece. Honestly? He did a pretty good job making it. You three together sometimes, and I get to say my thing, pal. Nice work. Battery powered, so it can go anywhere. No switch, just dance, dance, dance until the batteries die. Blue Badger faded to dance until he drops. A work of art designed by the chief detectives and created by Detective Gumshoe. It looks like someone knocked it over and broke a chunk off. Is that why there's tape on it? Is the police truly so strapped for cash that they can't afford anything more than duct tape? Which surely came out of Gumshoe's salary. He probably did this pro bono. He's not even gonna write this off on his taxes. Is he? That's all I know about that. I'm officially on the case, you know. Thank you. Why aren't you handling the case, Detective Gumshoe? The guy who is, what was his name? The guy in the parking lot. That'd be Officer Marshall. Appointed directly by the Chief of Police. Officer Marshall, some kind of Wild West sheriff or something? No, Jake Marshall's just a regular officer from West LA. From there, I wasn't sure. Well, let me try to think things a little easier for you. Show him this and they'll let you examine the crime scene, maybe? Thank you for stalling. How are you doing? Crime scene, baby. Detective Gumshoe's letter of introduction added to the court record. Yes.
Cheese.
Cheese. Nice. Nice if this gets us anywhere. Just act like you're supposed to be there. Nobody will look at you twice, pal. Thank you, Gumshoe. Nothing about that. Thank you for the raid, Chris. How are you doing? Detective Gumshoe? We're looking at Gumshoe's Sonic OC. How are you? The power's back on, so doing well. We fought Shenanigans and messed with time shenanigans. Sounds good. That I still need to get west of Loathing. It seems fun. It does. But yeah. Did you kill the shadow creatures? Now Patrolman's saluting the other guy. He must be a detective. I said, hey, you go do that. Your group will get cold, buddy. That's hilarious, sir. I laughed so hard I cried. Guess he wasn't saluting. He was wiping tears from his eyes. They make a good pair. I hear they're getting married in 2 weeks. That's right. You know why police cars are painted black and white? No idea why. I think they're designed after a panda. Panda? A panda? Steve? I'm struggling. Okay, Steve. Like Steve here. A panda. He's always watching. Not that I have scientific proof, it's just theory. A game theory. Thanks for watching. Do you mind asking how you came up with that theory? When I was on school trips, South and came to me. Lucy? What about zebras? We do not have those at your zoo. We do not talk about the heretical zebras here. Let's get excited when I come to a police station. Why's that? Feels like I've jumped into a movie. Huh? You know, with all the police criminals. Well, I don't know if it's all that exciting. Here's, look at those two officers over there. Talking about the latest bus. Funny, I thought they were talking about the weather. I thought they were discussing their wedding plans. Boy, do we have a trifecta. I'm posting a bulletin board here. Do you know this face? If you do, dial 911. You know, Mr. Wright, I've always thought it's kind of funny. I would look like the people on these posters. Hardly even look human. She has a point. Any clues? Any more? Banner here is announcing crime-fighting campaign. Nice slogan. Wonder if they'll just be selling fingerprinting sets. Makes that kind of campaign. What family wouldn't want a set at home? They're finding out who snuck into Cookie Jar. Most families figured that out without the extra help. I'm not sure if most would be able to understand it with that. Kids in there look pretty busy. Imagine right now, behind those doors, police drum with action. Now the thought fails to excite me. Got everything. Thank you, Gumshoe. You are a true hero. There's 22 prosecutor's office on the ground parking lot. It's still going. After getting back to the shop. Alright, looks like I'll be stuck in this pit till the sun sleeps. I'll see you in my dreams tonight then, baby. I don't even know whose voice that was. Oh, still here. Hello. Why the surprised look, didn't I mention? Got a boyfriend criminal affair, too. What happened to security guard? She's cheating on him. Hey, what's wrong, Bambina? Looking like a doggy that's lost a turd. Take Marshall. Also, Grizz, do you know what he's shaving with? Just right for butts, if you ask me. Oh, she would absolutely jump on butts as fast as she could. Not because she liked him, but because she could probably get him to sign over his hot dog stand. That small Bowie knife? That's what I was thinking too. And then I looked up a picture of Bowie knife and I was like, no, Bowie knife is too large, but it's certainly not an actual razor. Not even like a straight edge razor. I think it's a Bowie knife. Could also be a small, like, kukuri? Let me see. No, Kokiri is too... doesn't feel thematic. No, it's not. Plus, that's too curved for what he's got. I think it's a Bowie knife. I think you're right. I think it's just a weird Bowie knife. Because at least the ones that I pulled up on Google, they tend to have a more distinct, like, curve as you get to the edge of the blade to make it more into a point. But if you were just, like, a small one, it does have a little bit of it. But Bowie knife 1800s. Yeah, it could very well be a Bowie knife. You know, that's like a vintage one. Bruh. Grizz. This man got his fit directly out of the 1800s. I don't even know how to feel about this. Can't confide shine. There's something I want to ask you. Seeing the crowd, cold grave for men who've lost their dreams. Me, I'll watch over them as they sleep. Giving the desert's harsh judgment. This is what Japan thinks Americans are. True. Also, that one Guilty Gear Strive character. I think his name was like... It's Gold something. Where... Let me see. Give me one moment. I'm gonna pull up a picture. Gold Lewis, okay. He has like horseshoes instead of brass knuckles. Her name is Brisket. True. My favorite Guilty Gear Spaghetti character. Also, Marshall, what the fuck are you saying? He's asleep. Well, should we show this hopeless case something to catch his interest? There's something I want to ask you. Being a crime. No, we just sneak in right now. But yes, and apparently he carries an alien around in a coffin. Just with him. But he doesn't believe aliens exist. But he does believe cryptids exist. I don't even know how to feel about that. Look at this. Founder Can 3. I'll do that if you can draw evidence on someone. That's what we do in Texas. Just remind me never to visit Texas. I don't think he's ever been to Texas. Would you mind reading this for me? What's this? I want if and let us go right on this platoon. Kind of introduction from Detective Gumshoe. May we investigate? Gumshoe? That old cow dog. You holding a birthday party or something? Huh? Well, it should say a letter introduction. It says invitation. I think you just miswrote it. Okay, why am I getting all defensive here? No worries. Ruben's from Detective Gumshoe, better than a blood test. Better let you in then. Thank you, Officer Marshall. That's right, he's a patrolman, but not a detective. Reminds me. Hey, wait a sec. The crime scene supposed to be handled by a detective or higher? Well, folks, clues are calling. Welcome to our gold strike. Like sailor, a strike out from lands unknown. Manifest destiny. Let's have a hootenanny. Police investigation? I like sailing land. No, they're not. No, they're not. I don't know how to feel about this guy. I say I won't be needing this anymore. Oh, she's letter of introduction crumpled and discarded. Ouch! Ouch! I'm March, could you tell us more about the victim? You know, it's that young. Remember that, partner. You be a little more specific. Miss Goodman, he was a detective, right? Yeah, well, aren't you a fast talker there now? Goodman was stabbed here at 5:15. He was stabbed 32 times in the chest over the course of 2 minutes. That comes out to like 16 stabbings a minute. Almost better than my personal record. I mean, what? Madonna told me the tale. I think he means the witness, Miss Angel Star. Stabbed to chest, fine piece of work. Never mind, it was just one stab. An autopsy report. Is this the latest one? I have PTSD whenever someone pulls out an autopsy report now. You know. You know how it is. That's exactly it, Grizz. That's an hour and a half. Is this about the victim in any way? Well, you should mention that, Bambina. The guy and Dick Goon had nothing in common at all. Nothing. Okay, I thought my phone started ringing. It did not. Nothing in common. Apparently worked together on a case a few years back. There's no motive. Well, a particularly gifted detective. The reason why I didn't do much work with Chief Prosecutor. Just called the victim here on the day of the murder, right? Here to this parking lot. Okay, one moment. Why'd they have to stab this man? Bro looks like... He looks like if a cinnamon roll tried to moonlight as a heavy metal band. True. That is true. He is named Goodman, after all. I still don't know what's being put on the back here. There are real words. Granted, I can't read them. Regardless, so seems the call that no man for shooting at high noon. To be an offense, but Officer Marshall, you're not a patrolman, right? Not a detective. Call me out. They shoot you for that in Texas. And they stab you for it here in LA. Okay, so Goodman is a good man, but this man is not. I'm not sure why I ever thought he would be, considering that he... I don't know if he has, like, a canteen of holding or something. And he just whips in booze. Phoenix Rice Kino was like, here's our star witness. Joey killed them all. Have you seen the ProZD skit? He did it just recently. I'm gonna put it in chat. This is your required watching. The requirement is right now. Watch it. Just, it's too perfect. I love this guy. I love him too. How it's just, you find one thing and they're like, oh god, I'm guilty now. It doesn't matter if I just shut up, I could get away with it. For that in Texas. Huh. One of the fans to shoot detectives, he'll tease the guy to tell the truth. Really, now he tells me. But you're a patrolman now, so how can you be in charge of a crime scene? Nothing gets by you, does Bambina? Are you in charge? Authorities are just on hand right now. Now, in the meantime. That's odd, though. Don't tell him, Emma! He just threatened to shoot you! There ain't be enough to do, nothing important at least. What's that old cow dog that can't find his tail? Really runs with that Edgeworth, eh? Edgeworth. Cow dog's been kicked out of this shadow run by order of the chief of police. You don't realize it yet. I'm sure you kicked out of the investigation. He is American or some kind of Ameriweeb. Hey, is that his wallet? Looks like a cell phone. And also would suggest this belonged to the victim. Ah. Back when cell phones looked like that. The quickest way to date a piece of media. At least as of recent. Show phone. Fun fact. A lot of films will just be like, hey, we need a phone. Would you be willing to donate one for a villain to use? And companies will just be like, yeah. Because they charge far too much for them. So yeah. It belong to. No time to think about that. Should we check it out? Right, let's check it out. Okay, I don't need this tutorial again. Man, what a boring strap. What's wrong with it? Everyone has their taste, you know. Check on mine, it's Pink Princess strap. Hard to come by, you know. Series as popular as ever with kids. Look, he has like, okay, I can't say this is leather, but this might just be like a nice leather strap. And what it lacks in originality, it makes up for in function and purpose and durability. Finally, we found the on button. This phone's still on the redial screen. Redial? Miss Wright, most phones keep record of all the calls you've made and received. Just press the blue button to display the last number you called. Convenient, isn't it? I'm surprised you didn't know about it. Disappoint you, but even I know things like redial. Oh, I'm sorry. Just never deal with people from your generation. That is one of those. It's yellow so they can see it easier. And solid as a rock? True! I use one of these things. Well, not one of these things specifically. One of the ones with, like, a slide-out keyboard. Until the phone company was like, no, we aren't gonna service that thing anymore. Get a different one. Like fish, though, it's specially designed to be able to survive fall in water. That's nice. Hopefully he doesn't drop it in the middle of the lake. Or if he does, hopefully he's a good swimmer. Or does he just mostly do, like, dock fishing? Also, there's a torkoal. Whatever, let's check this phone out. Are you the owner of this phone called? No self-defense attorney doesn't think first, he just pushes the button. Beep. Your phone is ringing! Pick it up! Hey, that song, I know that. It's a theme for a whole episode. Hey, what's going on here? Beep. Oh, sorry. See you, partner. Just read out on that phone, didn't you? Oh, well, yeah. What's this anyways, on the ground over there? Whose is it? The long sheep off the sky. That's my sister's. They dropped him when she was taken custody right after crime. That call was made right when the murder occurred. Needed 6 to call someone. He only spoke for a few seconds going to this. What did she call? No idea. Sorry, partner. Fresh for you, partner. Ring just now, one of those newfangled ringtunes. How's that? Oh. I'm sorry, that was my phone. Wait, what? A phone? It was kind of strange, but someone called me right as we picked up the other phone, wrong number. I hope you're not lying. They shoot you for that and takes his partner. Do they just always shoot? Shoot first, ask questions later. That's why you're no longer a detective, isn't it? Oh, it's either asked the Lone Star Patrolman. On that court record. She called you, didn't she? I love how the tape is just like this. It looks like it's floppy. This rope, is it? Yep, they laid it in the outlined victim's body. So wait, with that and killer close the trunk on him. You've got to be the only person I know who would come to that conclusion. This appeared to be the car where the body was found. It looks like the lock of the trunk is busted. Crime took place in the underground parking lot at the prosecutor's office. I found the trunk of my sport in this car. A luxury car must scream, I have money to earn. Now prosecutors get the big bucks. Especially if you get that trophy. B-block is through here, that's where visitors park. In the lunchland, far in the distance. You're right, lucky it's behind the door. Cartoon cow munching down juicy looking steak. Doesn't that strike you as a little creepy? Oh, it always is. They always have some weird messages on the side of their trucks. Y'all remember those posters they would have that are like, "You are what you eat"? And they'd have, like, Vegetable Boy. Except for it wasn't, like, a person made out of green beans and other stuff to make him look strong, and another person next to him made out of donuts to look weak. No. They just take a photo of some kid, and they just, like, Photoshop a bunch of beans over them. It's creepy as all heck. Just don't think too deeply about it and you'll be fine. A block, the stairs are prosecutors. Turning to our road gauge B block. Same day when I'll be able to park in my car here. You want to buy my hamburgers from you, Mr. Wright? Not planning on giving up my job that soon. Is there anything else? Oh, I'm assuming that's another floor. I sincerely hope this isn't some form of elevator and everyone's stuck here now. Gotcha. What's this? Looks like a notice of some sort. Look, something's written on it. 75 12-2. You're right, let's see. 67S 12-2. And paper above that, Goodman. Out of pocket when he's killed. Well, so what does this mean, Miss Wright? How am I supposed to know? Well, for that reason, go to Edgeworth, not right. Others wouldn't know what this means either. Goodman's note added to court record. Come on, right, count to 3. Okay, nothing there. Do I need to rotate this every time? I shouldn't do it again in front of him. So there's no connection between Detective Goodman and my sister. That's correct, but no amount of evidence against her. Prospect amount none other than Edgeworth himself. Right as his face undecided, man, Bina. Many condolences. Officer Marshall. Yeah, ma'am, Bina? How can you say that? You're my sister, you were co-workers. Between this cop and her sister that I don't know about. I apologize, Bambina. Something must have gotten to me. The dry wind that's blown through the prospector's office. Having ill will sums up something here, but who? All of them. Everyone but Edgeworth. You can rely on Edgeworth because he's already been framed, thus meaning he's good now. So, yeah. Bad Edgeworth has been flying around for nearly 2 years now. Forged evidence and arranging testimony, you mean? He was unbeatable because did whatever it took to win. Feel that is until he met you. But rumors are just rumors, aren't they? Those the prosecutors were talking about. Evidence is everything to them. Well, the rumor about Edgeworth is souls he found one person. But they're off limits. Untouchable, you might say. One person who? Says his butt. Sister Bambina, Chief Prosecutor Elena Sky. Oh, my sister. Edward couldn't rustle all those cats by himself. Some load the guns with blood, some load them with deals. Edward's been making deals to win trials. Because gunshots are bound to be bullets. If that's what the old timers say. There's a big old secret hidden around here somewhere. Everyone knows it. Detective Gumshoe was taken off the case. Even because he's close to Edgeworth. So how are you doing, Mr. Wright? Guess we got some clues. We have an autopsy report and note from the victim in the cell phone. Think we'll be okay? Only thing is this young lady confessing to crime. She said she did it. No problem. I guarantee she's not the criminal. Oh, by the way, Emma? Yes? I know song it plays when it rings. What? We gotta listen to the whole thing. It's the law. He has to have a flashback through the entire Steel Samurai case. Blam, 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 blam. Blam, blam, blam. It's Steel Samurai theme song, isn't it? TV show for kids? One that rang earlier wasn't mine. It was yours. The king just emerged from the place to scold you, didn't she, Emma? I am sorry. Tell me what you talked about. In front of this officer, no less. Eyes young right away, I see. We're getting emotional. The background went away. Murdered and the suspect top prosecuting district. Got a bad feeling about this. Like maybe I still don't know everything that went on here. To be continued. February 23, 9:34 a.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby Number 2. Investigation go yesterday, Mr. Wright. I believe there's still a lot of gray areas. The whole thing is one big gray area. Worry about me, no matter the outcome. Ready to accept my fate. I believe in you, sis. Right, let me offer you a word of advice. Yes? Attorney should never believe their client. And it's called trial because they suspected wrongdoing. Never forget that. Sky, you. Me a lot of Mia. Very different than you and her. And that is... That's what I was going to say. You two have different career paths. I'm defense attorney. I believe it's almost time for the trial. Good luck, Mr. Wright. Trial without a Faye helping me. No one's gonna bail me out this time. Be alone in there. So I have to discover the truth all by myself. See you, Mr. Wright. Be with you the whole way. #23, 10 a.m. District Court, Courtroom Number 9. Announce that for Miss Lady Sky. Defense is ready, Your Honor. Prosecution has been ready for a while, Your Honor. Edgeworth. We have whole back... Why do we keep getting these background flashbacks? 2 months, but I haven't been in courtroom since his trial. I hope that personal feelings will not be a part of the proceedings today, Mr. Wright. I'll choose the path I think is right, regardless of what those around me might say. Made here is in our hands, not those of anyone else. Well, Mr. Edgeworth, your opening statement, please. Chief Prosecutor Lana Sky has committed an unpardonable crime. Objection, argumentative. Well, it is, but she was rash enough to commit in the prosecutor's office log. Like much more forceful in person. I feel like confessing to everything. Now she will now pay for her rashness with her life. There's a witness to her crime. A professional witness. They can call you first witness, Mr. Edgeworth. First witness, Miss Angel Starr, to the stand. Half a queen. Why was professional in parentheses? I haven't seen you somewhere. You ordered the caviar lunch, right? Oh, caviar. I've never eaten caviar before. Just really wolfing it down. And for you, I have Fiesta Bowl. Thanks. Who would have state her name and profession? Ah, and you, sir. You're the fingerprint lunchbox. It's too early for lunch. For your name and profession, please. Well, Your Honor, how does it taste? Do I ever rave about caviar so tasty it hurts? It tastes like pickled tapioca. What the heck does pickled tapioca sound like? That's what I want to know. Name, profession. Now. Me, the name's Angel Star. Don't go forgetting it. Tough running Lunchland these days. Is that what you want me to say, Mr. Edgeworth? Very well, witness. Please describe the incident to us. Execution will wait. I'm not finished eating. Hurry it up. Very well, Mr. Edwards. I didn't know we usually call the police to provide a description of the crime. Your Honor, as Mr. Edwards says to court, I'm a professional. Uh-huh. What exactly does that mean? Until 2 years ago, Mr. Ingersoll was a special investigator with the police. Special automata detective. What? Mr. Starr was a detective. Ah, ha! I know who you are. Cough up. Cough up, Queen Angel Star, Your Honor. Long time no see. Very well, you may continue with the description, Miss Starr. Just who is this lady? What up the court's tension over here? Parking lot at the prosecutor's office right in 2 blocks. A is for the prosecutor's office personnel. B block is for visitors and clients. Chain divider separates 2 blocks. Notice that's because good taking up prosecutor's prosecuting stations yet. But I placed by a car in back of A block in the car's trunk. Just had the victim with this knife and went to drive. With this knife and went to drive the body out. Watching here, there was a witness and arrest was made on the spot. The valid witness? Well, that was me, Your Honor. Parking lot floor plans added to court record. See the moment of the crime? Of course, Your Honor. Even after that, I apprehended Chief Prosecutor. Rather cut and dry, doesn't it? Well, Mr. Wright, I can't agree on principle, Your Honor. As some pool is just unwilling to accept truth, Your Honor. Free to press what little hope they have remaining. If you can, then give them your worth, Mr. R. What are they talking about me? They always are. Somehow I always knew a day like this would come. Some way to look back to my boyfriend when I said something, perhaps finding home detect intuition at work. Through my offense, saw the police prosecutor sent to Garrett's car. He's holding a knife in her right hand. Dressing point, he tipped the knife and sticked it in the chest. Bringing your boyfriend lunchbox, how touching. As you can see, there is no room for doubt. Pointing at testimony seems nothing other than the point of the knife which you saw being stabbed into Goodman. So how did we be so utterly crushed? I'm still thinking about that. Mere flesh wound, Mr. Wright. You can still fight. You can bite their knees off. Crossing them and the witness. Witness's account. I knew a day like this would come. Boyfriend, he's a detective. Not that boyfriend, the security guard. Wait, that boyfriend? You have several. Yes, this boyfriend, that boyfriend, the other boyfriend. Care to join? Boyfriend position still open for applicants. I'll stick with the lunches, thanks. I hope the judge had to think before replying. Good God. Blood room is in the plot, A block. Second level, and there you can see everything. Room with security sign. Mentally, did you say you bring your lunchbox by car? Visitor now parked in B block. B block when she witnessed the crime. Sense something. He had a premonition of the murder. Felt like how you say, oh yes, feeling you get when you see people chock full of seeds. I have no idea what that means. Detective's intuition. Was Bruce Goodman also a detective? That's why he is like a young cheese. A young cheese? Yeah, like cheese, not yet tangy with the experience on the streets, a greenhorn. Then it must be hard yellowed and sharp its attack. Yeah, with the odor of an old cheese to match. In that case, there's a lot I feel staring at the back of my mind. My garage car, you mean? Mr. Edwards' car, yes. Mr. Edwards? Incidentally, his knife, which victim was also Mr. Edwards. Wasn't it? Indeed it was. What an odd case this is. Here's what's the defendant. I saw him from no further than 30 feet away. I am certain it was her. Telling truth, we're doomed. Do what we can, even if we can't. Don't have any proof, we can always nitpick. Without with here, I need something more substantial than that. What's the suspect was doing when he saw her? Tell me more about the knife the suspect was carrying. Well, I'd say the blade was about 4 inches long. It's right, Mr. Edgeworth, it's your knife after all. Yes, that's right. are by nature well versed in the nature of man's vital organ. What? Easier falling an egg by exiled surprise set. Can't testify I have ability to kill an egg. I mean a person. Perhaps the chicken salad would have been a better metaphor. Then it was holding a knife. What then? Why you didn't try to stop the crime? You did see Ray's strike. Defense at point. By the time I realized what was going on, it was too late. Too late? Yes. Next moment, Chief Oscar brought down the murder weapon. I see. It's only flesh wound, right? We can make it. Is that before anything else? Speaking, Miss Starwood, not testimony is flawless. It's pretty fair with me. What do we do? As I said, is my sister guilty? Keep our heads cool and press the witness a bit, shall we? Her picking next to me makes me calmer. Don't smile like that. How did you know? Effectively prosecuted basic abhorrence crime. Must all clean and twisted. Twisted best will always lead to tragedy. Not ladies uninformed, the opinion is duly noted. That they're used to erasing convenient evidence at their whim. Killing off a detective that knew too much, merely an extension of that. Miss Starr, do you have something against the prosecutors? I felt that I had found my dream job and became an investigator. And laid off by the prosecutors over there, I'd still be one. Laid off, she was fired. No, nothing more than worms. That said, I am pro, as you know. My testimony is unbiased and flawless. Very well, you may continue. My friend, he's a detective. Okay, it's one of these. One moment. Save. Next to a garage car. Holding a knife. But I can see nothing faulty. Pointy end of the knife. There's no blood on the tip of this knife. Like some blood, right? Edgeworth cut himself peeling an apple. I was like this anyway. Hey! Even in the wild. Edgeworth, in the wild. More, you can say it more likely. Picture of an outdoorsman. Oh, there's a scary thought. Right on the tip. Okay, okay. Look at this. There's no blood on the tip. There's 1217, the day of the crime. Even that's when we killed him for public. Men between 4 chest wound, 4.5 in knife, single stab movement found. Need to push this again. What's wrong? What did I do during finals? Never mind, it's nothing. Thanks. Wait a minute. I see. This is probably wrong. Yep. It does. There's no blood on the tip. Is it this? No. Through the wire fence, I saw the prosecutor standing next to a garage car. Nope. Holding a knife in her right hand. Wendy tipping the knife into his chest. I didn't mean to present that. But you know what? At least we know it isn't that. Loss of blood from stab wound. Is it the memo? I don't know what I'm doing. I don't think it's one or two. I don't know what I'm doing. Don't worry, we'll just present everything on everything. Edward's car. It's his knife. All case this is. Are you sure what's defendant? No further than 30 feet away. Enough more than worms. There go. You're a biased witness. Keep those silly pins to yourself in the future, rookie. Ah, I'm rookie. Unless you're willing to risk the consequences of doubting me. Oh, we're progressing. Alright, like Frederick crispy on the outside, chew on the inside. Ah, that was inspiring. You heard that like line elsewhere. Could you cry plagiarism? Relegated to the lowly pill lunchly, but my instincts are honed. Sorry, but that photograph you took this? Mom's eyewitness crime. My reflex took a snap. I took a picture. In fact, much my lunchbox is rigged with camera. Because that's more exciting than just hanging around your neck. But that's why I'm only seeing this photograph now. Think I'd show it to you, a prosecutor? Think again. Boyfriend worked for the photography division of criminal affairs. Well, this is most certainly the defendant. Crime photo adds court record. Oh, that's unmistakably Elena Sky. So it's doing at the time. The prosecutor was holding a knife in her right hand. We're saving. That's the pointy tip of the knife into Goodman's chest. Present. And you witnessed this? I stabbed the victim with the knife. I said, yes. So I tell my plan is Sam's well lunch. I'm sure that it's fine lunch. Is that on? Look at this photograph! It is this very photograph you took at the moment of crime, is it not? Why is Miss Sky not holding a knife? Ahem. Edgeworth, your thoughts? Objection? That had to be the weakest objection ever, Edgeworth. Yet it was still stronger than your feeble mind, Mr. Wright. What do you mean, Mr. Edgeworth? The photograph not taken the moment before the stabbing, taking the moment after the stabbing. And how can you tell that? Blood splatter. Huh? See dark crimson stains on the prosecutor's coat. It's a black and white photograph. Ah, yes, hard to tell, but this could be blood. Mr. Wright, I see no problem here. No problem except you. Strider, you can just sit here and take that kind of abuse? You got a better idea? Wait, that contradicts what was said in the testimony, namely, they took the picture the moment she witnessed the crime. Seems that's slightly unclear. My apologies. That's it! If you run out of lunch, you know where to second, the problem solved. If you don't like it, try getting the jumbo size lunch from the get-go. Good advice, I'm not sure I understand it, but good advice. Didn't have time to stop her, calculating like a robot. Killed without pain or remorse. It was premeditated murder. Premeditated? How do you know? Look at the chief prosecutor's hands, that photograph. Well, are those gloves? Surgical gloves made of thin rubber, most likely. Why would she have those on? Not premeditated. She would not be wearing those gloves! Please do not cover the photograph, Edgeworth. Whoa! These gloves do seem telltale premeditation. Premeditated murder. A serious offense. Witness add this to your testimony. And the rubber gloves prove it. Okay, how do you know that? What if she was just wearing her gloves, like drying gloves? Gloves were admitted as evidence when the defendant was arrested. Rubber gloves, kind used for autopsies. Afterwards, the chief came to the crime scene. Came to do murder, it's the only possible conclusion one can make. The plan, it was premeditated crime. Ah! Impressive, I'm sorry, they took you off the force, Miss Shaw. It's bad, she's got them thinking this all planned. This claim trial's already over. I think which show wasn't premeditated. Planned, the rubber gloves planet. I think. Oh. Hmm. PM at 5:30. Memo found the victim's trunk. Yeah, I didn't think it was that. Yeah, it's not that. I didn't think it would be that. It's gonna be the knife, isn't it? Yep, called it. I'm not doing this to get more HP. What? You're doing it to get more HP. Witness, do you know what this thing is? Are you trying to test me? I sell lunchbox for a living, you know. That's a knife. The knife. Knife that's in Mr. Edward's trunk. Indeed, it is my knife. What's with this case? The bloody murder weapon, red car, all belonged to the prosecutor there. And it is Chief District, right? I'm gonna be scared of bad people. Who took their child to court? Defense has requests. It is describing accurate testimony. What's that, rookie? Any testimony? They didn't let the guy plan this murder, and that's why she wears special gloves. Seems like a natural conclusion to me, because do indicate planning. However, why should not all spare the most important thing? The murder weapon. Oh! Knife just happened being drunk in the car. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're going to plan a murder, you don't forget the weapon. Ugh! Whoa! Order, order, order! Great, now the tide's turning in our favor. Great job, Miss Wright. My sister's good as 3. Right. I believe the next lunch you'll be eating is humble pie! Edgeworth, never say that again. What? If you're alluding to Seven thinking the tide has turned, it's a trifling detail, but this whole premeditated theory. Well, the prosecution can care less if premeditated or not. Only one who seems to care is the lunch lady over there. And an honest guy, murdered detective with the knife. That's the only thing prosecution needs to prove, nothing else. Very good, Mr. Prosecutor, so I think you're clever now. Well, that she planned on killing him, it was planned. Why would... We would like to hear your testimony again. Miss, that was only what you saw, not what you thought. How dare you! That deduction ought not to be underestimated. Really now. Guy detective... He meant to do it. That's why it's called the victim all the way to prosecutor's office. Your chief pounds out of grudge against victim. Nothing else could drive that human machine to plunge the knife in again and again. Again and again, you say? Milk is on some premeditation, doesn't it? So what reason does that mean I'm planning to kill the delivery boy? Case defense will now cross-examine the witness. I mean, if you kill him, then maybe. You say she's at him again and again. We couldn't have witnessed that. You're testing me, then I'll test you. With my moss surprise! I'm afraid the moss is going under our feet as we wait, Miss Star. What do you mean? Shouldn't have to explain this. Take a look, the autopsy report, except that's lost blood from one stab wound. Ah, you're right! Show, Mr. Edgeworth. And a hunk, he's my hero, really. About my objection, no one notice? You're gonna be single forever. Right. Your one true love got stabbed in the first case. Well, witness? Got crime scenes, that's right. Thanks. I believe one can never mistake ketchup for blood. No such mistakes are possible. So, you're saying you mistook something for blood? The knife, I thought, saw blood at her breast. But blood from her victim. Why, judge must have stabbed him at least twice. That was what you saw with blood. Testify. My muffler looked blood to me. That's how ghastly the whole scene was. The red muffler? Yes, like scarves, keep particles wound around her neck. Easily hanged at a moment's notice, I suppose. He's right. I was wearing a red scarf, wasn't she? Wait, is it odd you mistook that for blood? Well, people mistake my beard for a bib. Said with a bib. That's why this place feels so much like kindergarten sometimes. Actually, do you think I saw traces of blood on her chest? And not the fault is clear on this matter, there was only one knife wound. Apparently Miss Starr is entirely sure of her own testimony. That's right, this is our chance what I wonder. That'd be a short-tempered as she would. First met her. James Billy's detective really set her off. Short wick burns the fastest scientific fact. Wonder, wouldn't it depend on the size of the candle? Yeah, more wax and even a really short candle could burn longer. Lots more time to test it if required. Like blood to me. Is she wearing it in this photograph? She is not wearing it in this photograph. I thought it was going to be the photograph. So I'd meant an explanation. The witness is clearly not suited for detective work. What? Suspect was not wearing a scarf or muffler of any kind when she stabbed the victim. And you proved it yourself. With this photograph! Huh? But that... that can't be. She looks like someone punched her. President Lungley could be so godly clueless. Perhaps finally found your true calling in life. Harsh words, but good. And Miss Edgeworth prevails. With my objection clip chopped liver? I mean, it's something she'd sell. Not there, a scarf. No, it really was some bread, really. Well now, then where were we? Giving us an interview, but back to business. What? Witness, continue your testimony. Tell the crime and apprehend suspect. Tell us about that. Very well. Some things accurately, at least. We couldn't shake the most important part of her testimony. Most important part? Just her stabs the victim. Might just be the moment of truth. Apprehending the suspect. After the murder, the suspect attempted to run behind a partition off to her side. It's gonna be the floor plan. Caught her and flayed her and arrested her right on the spot. Yes, when I arrested, she questioned the muffler. I'm confused by her testimony. Escape against Angel Star. Resistance futile. Resistance is futile. What am I even saying? We're dumb about the scarf, aren't you? Strike like a snake and bite like a cobra. That's me, Angel Star. A very good metaphor for a small cobra's kind of snake. Bother me with details unless you want to get bitten. No thanks. Note to self. This riot is weak against poisonous snake bites. Aren't most people? feel like if we just release a black mamba in this room and bit everyone, they'd all die. At least not without medical attention. Tried to resist, but it was in vain. She knocked my hands aside and kicked over an oil drum. An oil drum, hard to imagine. Beautiful but deadly. But this one, a leopard woman. Wow! Very well, Miss Wright. Your cross-examination, if you will. Apprehending the suspect. Cross-examination. Attempt to run behind the partition off to her side. She mentioned the muffler at that time. Confused my early testimony. Escape. So, this partition on floor plans. Into this wall next to the car. That's right. Well, about 6 feet high. She's not trying to hide herself. Quite a natural thing for a criminal to do. And what did you do then? They quickly were close to the suspect. As I just said, seemed to be away from her this whole time. Press her for more details. Press her. No. Let me continue testimony. I guess we're pressing on everything else. Muffler, what did you say? I would tell you my testimony, cheeky. I heard what's the word muffler. Just one word, so what you were talking to you, but to someone else. Yes, she probably talking on her phone. Phone, she can't mean. Ask further. Her phone, do you mean the cell phone discovered at the scene of crime? Yes, ultimately. Ultimately? My memory. It's like salmon heading upstream, you see. No, the court doesn't see Mr. Hart. Chief Prosecutor Dempsey's phone hanging on the wall. The wall? That's right. The one that wasn't working. Where's your phone on the wall? Well, it's out of order. So use your cell phone. You need an emergency phone was out of order that day. Good witnessing, witness. Good witnessing. Whatever happened to good testifying? To your testimony. Things I do to please this rookie defense attorney. Cell phone updated court record. On the wall, but had to use your cell cell. Do you think you could restate your testimony for the court? Oh, I was going to ask the same thing. Just one time, so listen close, rookies. Chief Prosecutor stabbed the victim around behind the partition. The emergency phone was out of order. Pulled her own cell phone out of her pocket. Yep, he crossed the fence. Time I climbed over the chain link fence. When I boldly grabbed her arm, hung up her phone. You saw her do this. What is it, Mr. Wright? Is it the phone? You know I should save. So you said you climbed the fence. Do I need to present it on this one? I mean, that doesn't contradict anything. Either I have it on the wrong thing. exactly did you say? Okay, can you be more specific? With my hands on ran. It was sightsee like double lard on pate of koi grass. Huh? Kicked up an oil drum at me. An oil drum? I hadn't seen crime, but it's strange. What's that? Okay, why didn't you run the other way? Ah! Odd entrance. That's right. Makes sense you run behind the partition to the oil drums. Excellent, more mysteries. Still have a few more. This guy tried to run. Feels suspicious, Mr. Wright. Sorry as I am. But you have to believe me. Is it the map now? Do we now present the map? No, it is not. Okay. Thanks. Sure. Quickly, your closest suspect just said I was 130 feet away. Leave this on the floor plan, just be safe. On car was? This dirt has Jeep parking B block. Murder from here, that would make the 30 feet from the car, yes? Correct, Mr. R. Yes, that's right. Chain link fence in front of you. Went over it, of course. Made a coffee queen of lunch, Lady Oddly indeed. She had a little time to climb over the fence. Don't know if it's just that fast. Fence about 9 feet high, too. Nervous guy not get away. Testament to record. I was going to ask the same thing. Out of order. Out of her cell phone. Time, climbed her chain link fence. Grabbed her arm, hung up her phone. So I do this. That is Miss Right. Okay, there we go. I made a misinput and now here we are. Good, you let your person grudge against miscellaneous guy. It's a former detective, intent modes on modify a personal bias. How do you be my knight in shining armor prosecutor? You, who together with G-Pons kicked me out 2 years ago. Well, Miss Star? Contradictory testimony, how do you explain this? I know what you're talking about. Mess with me and I'll make you cough it all up. Let's look at the floor plans. Crime from this point. Never if that's true. Couldn't possibly see Miss Sky making that phone call. If you gave what I'm getting at. From backside of this partition. You in B block, you couldn't have seen it. Well, wow! This is the third warg we've gotten. Order, what's the meaning of this? Simple, Your Honor. Not coughing up lunch, she's coughing up lies! That's quite a claim, Mr. Wright. Perhaps you allow me a question. Don't lie, witness told the court. And their attack begins, I can't afford to get this wrong. Or I can if I save. Because everything is affordable with time travel. What's lied about? What she saw seems... So, what she saw, where she saw it. 518. 512. So it's not the order of events. Could be. Where she thought I'm going with that. But on photo. Significant about the fact, nothing. Everyone's a point to start to lie about it. What a lie, I see. Did actually, Miss Guy used an emergency phone. You mean? Now it's crime from a different location. Different location? And that's a pointless lie if I've ever heard one. What do you call my lie? Pointless. Let me tell it. Question to all clever words, Mr. Wright. But witness when she saw the crime. Heard that point to one direction. Witness's crime was here. Security room. Just kidding, it was over there. Nope, it was security room. It's the only place where she could have been. The security guard room. Security room is well positioned. Second floor, so you can see the entire lot. You'll see the emergency phone from there. Why there? There's so many other places where she could have seen the phone. Not in this case, Your Honor. Witness not being purpose because it couldn't be an A block. Where you could have seen the crimes back the partition is here. Testimony, you said. I lunch to your boyfriend in the security guard room, yes? Well, Miss Starr? How many years have I been getting the better of men? I think that tables could be turned. The man got the better of Angel Starr. It's because I'm... Order witness, what have you done? You used to be a detective, you should know better. I'm holding you in contempt. And we're gonna be prosecuting you for perjury. I'm not turning back. Guilty will be punished. I will kill them. You assure that justice prevails. Guilty. I'm talking about Miss Guy. Miss Wright does strike you as odd. Why did Miss Starr lie? It doesn't make sense. Huh? Could have just said she saw a crime at the security guard station. Won't change anything. Exactly. Perhaps that was all. And the two stabbed the victim. It also tells that there's another person there. Truth still stands. It still stands. I disagree, Mr. Hedruth. What? Witness found guilty of lying. They're guilty of perjury. She knows this. She was out without a good reason. The reason what, Miss Wright? Not me. Who else? Miss Wright, let's read what we know. This summer went to crime security guard station. Lied about someone from B block. Not different, but what did change? Would have changed both the distance. Technically, would change the distance that she got there. I'm gonna go with distance. Distance between her and the scene of crime. Condolences, Miss Wright, but look quite clear. Crime at the guard station 30 feet. Think what she would see. Star's not in question here. Time would take her to reach the scene of crime. That's what I'm going for. Miss Star, you witnessed the crime at the security guard station. How long did it take to go from there to scene crime where you arrested Miss Guy? Well, witness, you. Yes? You ordered the squid wheels, right? I'll leave my lunch has gone from low to inedible. I bring a PJ lunch with my boysenberry jam to my boyfriend. Wasn't there for the boyfriend. Wasn't in station, so I waited. Time from the glass-walled station. That feels like a breach of protocol. Found myself running towards the scene, but the door was locked. I couldn't open it. Bro, this is like... You have to run a solid 3 years. Go through the midst of parking a B block. What a detour. Oh, it took me at least 5 minutes to get to see the crime. 5 minutes? This changes things considerably. And see the chair who stabbed him. Don't I have photographic evidence? I swear it. Mine is plastic spork. A point, and the spork is a wonderful invention. No, it's not. Would you like another caviar lunch? Absolutely. Uh-oh. Right, you have to do something. And stop this. Probably. Between the arrest and murder and arrest? Think about it. Pasta in that amount of time, if you like it al dente. Al dente. It's that high pasta into knots, rookie. 5-minute blank, isn't that strange? Rain. No, what would you do with 5 minutes, Your Honor? Well, I guess I'd flee the scene, hey! Wrong idea, I'd never kill anyone. You have the instincts of killer. He would run, but this time was different. The sky doll had seen the crime. Coming out of a picture taken. No true criminal act that way. It's inconceivable. Yeah. Yarg. Well then, it seems we come to the end of this testimony. And we're going to get suspended and blank of testimony. Mr. Edgeworth, next witness ready to go. Unfortunately, I appear to have estimated the witness on account of professional history. Admitted, we screwed that can shut, Mr. Wright. That was too close. Afraid the Cough Queen has been dethroned. That court is adjourned. Mr. Edgeworth, you ordered squid wheels, right? Don't try to voice off on me. I prefer not to take the defense team leftovers. Anything else to say? Ouch! I might be able to save you. I have decisive evidence. What was that? Another one of her trick lunchboxes. Apologies, but we know what questions asked we must start. Ah. The jumbo lunchbox. Woohoo! A triple decker. Our differences with testimony. One more testimony, let's say, about this decisive evidence. Mademoiselle says you won't be disappointed. Gotta pull out of her lunchbox this time. Decisive evidence. I should mention those 5 minutes when I wasn't looking at the crime scene. And now to the matter of the victim's shoe. Did I not bring this up? Chunks of blood were found on the shoe. Of course, the victim's. A type matched that defendant land the sky. It proves it was decisive evidence. Not really. There's blood found on that shoe. Well, follow your lunch, it's time for evidence needs. Yes, what's the meaning of this? Why is this first time I've heard of this evidence? Then what I've already said. Trust you with evidence, Mr. Edgeworth. Liberty of investigating this myself. And you had blood tests performed? Didn't I mention? 3 boyfriends of forensics. Case, Your Honor. Can't accept this as evidence. What? Must know the true rules of evidence law. Okay, now we're bringing this up? No evidence shall be shown without the approval of the police department. I think we violated that one. The shoe is illegal evidence, at least for the time being. That right, Mr. Wright? Seems so. Edgeworth is celebrating. Ask Mr. Edgeworth. Forget how I used to be a detective. And previously, didn't testify in the forensics department. The was approved by the police department as of today. Oh, it's the autopsy report all over again. General public can produce official evidence, Mr. Edgeworth. Right, Mr. Wright? Seems so. Edgeworth looked pretty sullen. But his evidence law, really? Claims notwithstanding, it appears this evidence satisfies the first rule of evidence law. Seeing you have yet to count against the witness, generally guilty of properly judged. You add to the court record. You may cross-examine the witness. Decisive evidence. How do you lie about those 5 minutes? Say I just want people to look at the results. Results. I tried to say this. Let's examine the victim before my very eyes. Compared to that, 5 minute blank means nothing. Mine just said the truth. Don't make me laugh. People look uninterested of the bio, not known as prosecutors. There's arraigned testimonies raising manipulating evidence. 5 monsters you need to use every trick in the book. It's raining again. And she did it. Testimony is the most big crime of all, Miss Starr. Let's just get this over with. And he found the shoe had seen the crime. And Chief Prosecutor notified the police department. To make myself useful when we release for hide. I can even try and prove Chief stuck off with the shoe. Someone raised Chief Prosecutor's crime. The shoe was my secret weapon if that should happen. National basket I have here? Carries more than lunchboxes, gentlemen. You and your lunchbox bag, really. In any case, you moved out of the scene of crime. Now tell us what you did next. Can we see her shoes? She's wearing both shoes. Granted, that's after she tackled her, which would have been after that. They brought it to the forensics department. Going to submit something evidence you need to prove to identify her from the expert. And a little cute because she used to be a detective. Did have blood stains on it? Well, the man was stabbed after all. Belonged to Detective Goodman. Fact blood found on the shoe. If sure the blood belonged to the defendant with the blood test. I know something about blood tests, rookie. Huh. Well, speak up. Oh, well. Consort types A, B, O, and AB. However, can't tell from blood tests. The murder was committed in cold blood. We're back at the ellipses. Just figure speech, Mr. Wright. Next, we can differentiate between millions of types of blood tests out there. Means we can more or less narrow blood down to one person. So here, that's pretty specific. One time I would have gotten DNA results. With little doubt they would be in a disguise. Next found was on the shoe. Look, that's Detective Goodman. Said he was going to say that. Alrighty, before we start throwing things at you. Can't let someone go through without a fight. You ordered the peppered fish guts, right? Some like it hot, Mr. Wright. Some like it client. She's in enough hot water to make a whole pot of soup. Right, you do not have a problem with the shoe. Well, that's critical. Problem with the victim's shoe. There is a problem. Imagining things. If there's one critical problem, it's evidence clear contradiction. Your eyes are still young, rookie. Give your pepper shit's guts now, but you couldn't take the heat, could you? Right has to say, what's the contradiction about the shoe? The problem with this evidence? Yo, where's the blood at? I'd have to say it's... Okay, one moment. Wonder if you noticed, there's blood on the bottom of this shoe. Don't mess with me, rookie. Or it'll be your blood on the bottom of my shoe. There's indeed quite a bit of blood on the bottom of the shoe. Makes sense the victim was stabbed with a knife. Must be convict blood on the bottom of the shoe. There's no blood on the floor. Problem lies in the footprint. The footprint. Note that the blood is victim's shoe is covered with blood. And isn't it strange? Why aren't any bloody footprint found in the scene of the crime? Aha! As you can see, there were no traces of any such footprints at the scene of the crime. Contradict your claim about the shoe. Please do not cover the photograph, Mr. Wright. It messes with the whole cinematography. Hello, Nero. How are you doing? I don't know who that is. But how are you doing? I guess... I should just start shouting people out live on stream. I was tempted to shout out the person with the name Nee. See what happened. I'm alright. Got power back. I had to run out and get my laundry offline. Yeah. Talking about shoes. What are your opinions on shoes? I think they're pretty neat. Wonder if you could make a shoe out of... Could you make a shoe out of corn cobs? Why am I thinking that question? What? That would feel gross. These are the questions that keep me up at night. Okay. Certainly she has parts of the lawsuit could have been bloody footprints. Better than Mr. Edwards because we checked the scene and found nothing of the sort. These are cool. What if we put smaller shoes inside the shoes? Or bigger shoes on top of the other shoes? Would that do anything? Would that be worth it? Would that just be a waste of time and resources? Oh, what? We're going, Miss Wright, but... Lack of footprint is a contradiction. That's why there wasn't footprint. Oh, that's true. There has to be why there wasn't footprint. Think, Mr. Wright, think. I don't know why it's not there. Can't find any contradictions. What? No, you're letting Edgeworth talk now. I see. Now I get it. Get what? Our witness is more devious than I give her credit for. Hoodwinked to the very end. But she slipped. Might hint in testimony. What are you talking about? Just about apprehending the suspect. You tried to resist, but efforts were in vain. Consigned over an old drum. Deadly, a predator, this one. The leopard woman. Row! You gotta do the row. Thought that was a strange thing for a normally cool-headed chief to do. No kidding. Anyway, just allow me to ask a very simple question. Oil drum. Was it empty? Oh, that, Sure, I'd like you to around too, Mr. Edgeworth. I mean, lots of sauce conveyor in the lunch belt in the lunchbox factory. But that's a weird analogy. But as well, what was the oil drum empty? Drum kicked over by the chief prosecutor was brimming with water. Water? What does this mean? I get it, Mr. Wright. You won't know the reason. Not know the real reason. Ha! You don't mean. Why do you have oil drums filled with water just lying about? The race of bloodstains that will become evident against her. Wah! I think that's linked up quite nicely. The bloodstains left with you are quite clear to this murder. And she knocked over the oil drum to raise the telltale signs. Not prosecute, especially erasing evidence. Might mean this guy's right hand was hurt. She cut herself when she stabbed him. That's when my sister's blood got on the shoe. There's no reason for long this trial. Mr. Wright, do something, please. What? What can I do? Crime, and she tried to conceal it. But enough. There's no need for further debate, Your Honor. Very well. I was on the prosecution side. She could have been lying about the water. But plain as sky. Oh, we got an objection from someone. Oh, girl. What did you just say? Me? Say I ain't I was on the prosecutor's side. Well, yeah, you are. But it's evident by replay footprints. Well, thought you had a new available here, man, so I can helping. Lunchbox. A lunchbox called evidence. What is you? Tell me of something else. I'm a deliberation to pass, and for the comments, or will you be helping contempt of cause? And scared the copper clean. That still sounds like something entirely different. Okay. Look at this. Photograph. I just case interested y'all to suggest that the white shoe didn't belong to the victim. I see no room for error in this evidence. Right, wait. That's on this photo. Hey, it's clearly wet. Last trace out from the court's mind. Made out the murder crime team was washed away with water. I'm sorry, Miss Wright. I guess I couldn't help after all. Well, I knew we couldn't win this case from the beginning. This is what his sister wanted anyway. Sorry, Miriam. Right. Or not, don't be so quick to turn the towel. Are you referring to the towel being wet? Get yourself up the asphalt, take another good look. Don't give up, not until the bitter end. This is not a piece of evidence. A verdict for good. One moment. Was added to the record. It was not. Okay, we're objecting. We're going for it. Come on, wait. We're saving the game. What's with you people? Can't I hand down my verdicts in peace anymore? Whatever it is, can it wait? No, it can't. Then we'll be too late. Photograph. Last one submitted. It's over until we give each piece of evidence proper consideration. So, right? Are you saying there's a problem with today's piece of evidence? Yeah, I'll think later. Yeah, there's a problem. Right or wrong, we gotta go ahead with this. Comes this far, we should give every claim fair shake. But then, Mr. Wright, wondering where the problem is in this photograph. I genuinely don't know. The shoe isn't in the water? No. Send help. photograph is here. What is this? I'm poking out the car's muffler. Well, Mr. Gianna, said muffler. See no trace of any muffler or scarf of any kind in this photograph. Muffler is also part of a car or motorcycle, Gianna. Think about it as a part of the exhaust of a pipe. The end, I see. Suspicious looking car sticking out a car's muffler. There's something sticking out the muffler. What does that have to do with the case? Nothing, absolutely nothing. I don't think people just start randomly shoving things up people's mufflers. Stop, but it's not going to be that easy. In fact, you've already told us why this is important to the case. Much in your testimony. What? Yeah, what Mr. Wright has in mind. It's related to this case. His phone. Mr. Recall your testimony for the court. Miracle. He's painting with blood. Or something, I don't know. It mentioned the muffler, that's what got me confused in the early testimony. Muffler. Ugh, a yard. Well, it turned pirates when they're cornered. The muffler you mentioned. Just exhaust pipe. If so, that means to be caused by evidence. Oh, Lord. Well, I suppose we ought to suspend the proceedings. Suspend? I'm wondering about that piece of cloth. Anything else attempted here, we do this subject to law. God's 19 expecting one to bring me that cloth. But we'll wait until after we've seen the evidence. Agreed? I suppose so. Ooh, that was close. But, made it at least for now. What we'll judge for a 30-minute recess. It's lunchtime after all. Still hungry. Ate like 5 boxes of food. Be continued next week. Okay, and that brings us over the 3-hour mark. So, I believe I should call it there. There are a few people on. But I think I know who to raid. So, there's the raid message if you have sub. There it be if you don't. I will. I don't know if I'll see you all tomorrow. It depends on if, because people had things to do today, so they might be sleeping in tomorrow, and I wouldn't want to wake them up. And then I work early on Friday, so it might be tomorrow or it might be Monday. We'll see. But yeah, I hope you all have a lovely day, night, evening, whatever time it is for you. And I will see you all tomorrow. Or not tomorrow, Monday. Monday for certain, maybe tomorrow. Yeah. Okie dokie. Bye-byes.